Covering the world of professional poker.
From the people who know it best.
Gavin Smith.
Yeah, G. Smith finally sucks out. Yeah. Fuck you guys. How about that?
Joe Seabach.
It might be a good idea to turn on the caveman's mic before he gets angry.
And Ollie Major.
Why are you setting your alarm to wake up past when the show starts?
PokerRoad Radio. Brought to you by the World Poker Tour.
Buenos dias, todos. It's Hollywood, the Cub, and the Caveman hanging out in a very quiet hallway outside the Amazon room in the Rio.
Security sucks.
What is going on? Why is it so quiet, Gav?
Because the security guards won't let anybody through. Now, understand they're just doing what they're told. So, I mean, I don't actually hate them, but I don't like the fact that they're being told this because nobody's allowed to come through to see our show.
I came in this morning. Even I had a hard time getting through. You'd figure after 77 shows that we've done here, walking up and down this hallway, somebody would recognize that we are doing the radio show and it's us, but no.
What can you do? What can you do?
I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what everybody out there can do. They can today utilize our live call-in number. It was completely unutilized yesterday. Not a single caller. I was pissed. 877-888-WSOP. I get lonely here. Yeah, don't we get lonely?
Yeah, but I think, too, if we had like 30 people show up there and bull rush, I don't think security could stop them.
Ooh,
Why don't you leave that? Why didn't you leave that coming in?
Right?
Ooh.
You could have got a gaggle of people.
Yeah.
Oh, a gaggle.
A gaggle.
A gaggle.
That's pretty cool. All right, if you're in the 702, get your butt down here. We need 30 people in the hallway ASAP so that they can bull rush the two security guards.
There's only two security guards, so your risk of getting hurt during the bull rush is very, very limited.
Right. It's not like the running of the bulls or anything. You got to. I mean, the read on the one guy, he's like 65.
Yeah, these guys are not track stars.
I think when they see the 30 guys coming, they're going to jump out of the way. I think it's going to be like wait, I'm going to stop that bus, and then once the bus says no, I'm not stopping, you jump.
Yeah.
You know what I did the other day? The Gaming Life Expo had started, and they were funneling all the foot traffic through the expo, which of course is designed to attract the vendors and guarantee them some foot traffic. But I came around, and I didn't have my media pass or anything like that. And there was this feeble woman who was standing there, and she had a security outfit on. And she's like, no, you got to go through it. And I was like, no. And I just walked right past her. I was like, I'm not going to do this. And, of course, she did nothing. What is she going to do? Make a fool out of herself by trying to physically stop me from walking down the hall?
You're not a big guy.
No, I'm not.
I would think that your average security woman would be able to stop you.
You know what? If she had gotten motivated, there is a reasonable chance that she would have been able to do that. All right, guys, come hang out. Like I said, even if you don't perform the bull rush, we can probably football toss a What's Up 08 Poker Road shirt, of which we have many.
All 140 pounds of Ali is coming for you.
We do. We have a lot of these shirts. You need to unload these bad boys.
We do need to unload these bad boys, which is why even if you answer our trivia questions wrong, you get a shirt.
You get a shirt.
These days, we're trying to it's like a clearance sale. I feel like a freaking Middle Eastern carpet salesman.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
That's what it is.
There's worse things to
durka.
That's exactly what's going on. All right, big news. New Life of Ivy up on the site. And, Brosif, I understand you had some non-blockfessional to Ivy anecdotes for us from last night. He was partying last night at Jet with you guys?
Yeah, he got a table. We actually all went to the Poker Stars party at the Palms, of which you also did attend.
Yes, we
which
did.
I thought was the best party of the week, personally.
It was big.
I thought it was nice. I'd never been at Rain. It was a very, very nice place. I was into it.
Mm-hmm.
So we rolled there. Everyone had a good time. Everybody got crazy. And then we all head over to Jet. Me and Daniel and JC and all those guys were already over there.
Okay.
And ran into Phil, and he's having a good time unwinding from the World Series. So it was a lot of fun.
He's out.
He's out. He's been
That's
missing for a couple of days. I don't know what's going on. But he did resurface in Jet last night. So
I'll tell you what. It is amazing how these guys refuse to just stop having fun. It's like, I should be super discouraged. I should be thinking about the fact that I laid 1.8 to 1 to the whole world.
Well, why, though? Once it's over, it's over.
But it's not over, right? Because he's got WSOP Europe.
Well, perhaps.
If that counts,
say if he didn't have that, and he made these bets, and he lost, and it's over. What is the sense in moping around and being all bummed out? You gamble for a living. You're going to lose some bets.
There's no sense in it, but it's still, poker players are pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? They get over things quickly.
They do get over things?
They get over things, yeah.
Losses.
Yeah, within like a day or two. Like even the World Series, I was sick for a day or two, but then you move on.
There's some people who dwell.
There are definitely some people who
Not
dwell.
the least of whom would be one Vanessa Russo, who is like, don't even come within
Really?
80 feet of her, right?
I haven't seen her.
Remember the other day when you and I were hanging out in the hallway and she had busted out of the heads-up tournament?
Yeah,
she walked out and I hadn't even talked to her the whole World Series long. We're cool, you know? And I was like, hey, V, what's going on? And she's like, not right now, Lee.
She's like, I'll kill you.
I just busted out. It's not a good time. And like took off and I was like, okay, all right, sorry about that. I didn't know hello was an offensive statement.
It can be.
At this time. All right, we got some stuff coming up today. Big news about a particular incognito player. I teased it yesterday. I didn't actually get to the disclosure, but it revolves around Philip Locke.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
The Unabomber. It is a pretty crazy. Have you guys seen the picture?
What is this? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Holy smokes, is the picture. The picture's nuts.
What are we? I literally have no clue what we're talking about.
Well, you're going to find out when we bring it up. We've also got some Steve Lipscomb audio. There was some big news coming out of the World Poker Tour. We're going to play a little Not So Family Feud with you two.
Yeah.
We're going to do some email and V-mail. And we've got Colin and Chops from RawVegas.tv and the whole Wicked Chops Poker crew. They've got a very special bit lined up. If it's going to require, however, some audience participation, so it's very imperative.
Of which there is none.
That we get the security guards.
Yeah, there's none.
Yeah, right now it's cricket styles. Right now it's like Gloria Balding hanging out.
We've got Glow walking around trying to look important as usual.
Yeah.
Talking probably to her mother, in a very stern.
In Saskatchewan.
I'm telling people what to do way.
Yeah. No, she tries to do the authoritative thing, but it's really not working, and we know that.
Can I tell you something now?
Of course.
I'm very tired. Very, very, very tired.
Well, you actually went longer than I did.
Extremely tired.
And Gav, what'd you do the last few days?
Well, I was in Tahoe.
Okay.
Golfing. We were on a golfing vacation. Then I thought about going down to that party when I got home last night, but on the weekend I made a little wager, which made going to the party a little less.
Yeah, this is the good
enjoyable.
stuff. You want to make it public or no?
Yeah. Sure, I can make it public.
Right.
Yes.
On the other night, we were around having dinner. We're all a little bit sauced. And the discussion of my quitting drinking for a period of time came up. So through the ensuing negotiations of about 15 minutes to half an hour or so, it has become determined that I've now, since I guess about 10 o'clock on Sunday night, I've quit drinking for the next 4 months. And I've got a few bets on that. So no more drinking for me till at least November the 6th.
So November the 6th.
Amazing.
Just in time for Thanksgiving.
Perhaps. Or there's a tournament in Vancouver, too, right after that. So.
All right. Speaking of Vancouver, up in Canada, we got somebody on the line from Canada. Boy, do they love you north of the border, Gavin. Chris has been patiently on hold. He is using the live call-in number. What's on your mind, Chris? You're on with PokerRoad Radio.
Hey, guys. How's it going down there in Vegas?
Not much.
It's hot.
Nothing, my man.
It's really hot.
It's hot and it's quiet, brother.
No doubt.
What's
Hey,
going
I just
on?
had a quick question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I just have a quick question. I've been noticing, like yesterday, with PokerStars having the new 2x promotion, double the guarantee and all the guaranteed tournaments, I noticed like a lot of the online and live pros playing in them. I was wondering if that would be for experience for the WSOP Day 2, or is it just because of the guarantee value? Like Bodog already was sitting across Jermaine, just kept raising my big blind, and I was like,
Well,
I
I mean, probably a lot of them are playing them because there's really good fields and they're quite juicy and they're, and there's money to be made in them. As far as an overlay goes, I don't know if there is an overlay. A lot of times, almost every single time that Full Tilt offers a guarantee, there's no overlay because they get enough entries to cover the guarantee. And I think PokerStars is about the same. So them doubling the guarantees usually doesn't mean that much in terms of whether or not there's an overlay because they just get enough people to play them anyways.
Broseph?
There you go.
That's
I agree.
it? In a nutshell?
I agree. Whatever Gavin says today, I agree with.
Yeah, because yes, for once, Joe, you are the most tired person out of the three of us.
I'm very tired.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm enjoying this. I really am enjoying this. Because typically it's like Gavin, like I will have been in the pit or like playing poker or just randomly staying up for no reason. Gavin's partying. And then we come in and Joe's like bright and early bird, like, hey, what's going on? And you just.
I'm like, hey, guys, what's going on?
And I'm just like, shut up. You just shut your mouth. All right, so I've teased you long enough about it. I'm going to get to it.
Yeah, bring it.
We don't have tourney recap action because yesterday was a dark day. No action inside the Amazon room.
Yep.
However, there was a lot of buzz about Phil Locke's incredible disappearing act. He was supposed to be at Blue 33.
Oh, wait, I did
Amazon
hear about some of this.
You did hear about this.
Some
Okay.
of it.
All the reporters showed up to, what the World Series does every day is prints out a page about notable pros who are in action and what table and what seat they're at.
Right.
And everyone went to the Phil Locke table and was looking around and did not see Phil Locke anywhere there. So they just assumed there had been some type of registration error and he'd show up eventually, whatever.
Right.
Nobody has time to sit there and inquire as to where Phil Locke is. Well, all the action goes by all day long and nobody hears anything from Phil Locke. And they just assume that, he wasn't at Blue 33. Well, apparently, indeed, he was at Blue 33 the entire day. And the reason nobody realized it was because he was wearing a full-on Hollywood costume spec latex mask. I mean, the type that take hours to put on, like the fat suit from Shallow Hal style stuff. And a fake mustache and a hat. And if you see this photo of him, and I'm not sure, Shrunk, it's in the Road Report, I guess, either the photo itself or a link. But he does not look anything like he's in costume or anything. He looks like a legitimate old man with a crazy Wario mustache. Like
with a crazy Wario.
I mean, it was incredible.
Here's a question: do we know why this man has done this?
I don't. I really don't know why it is.
And then when he busted out, apparently he just left.
He didn't tell anyone.
Didn't tell anyone.
And people at the table.
That's pretty weird.
That's very weird.
I mean, I just want to know the
It was
motivation.
kind of like when you showed up in the bear suit. You did the same thing. You tried to, you didn't tell anyone it was you.
Yeah, that's true. They figured it out though.
Oh yeah,
unbelievably.
Well, they
I should have wore a bear hat, and we should have not told anyone, and that should have been the penance. We should have had to have done that as well.
Some kind of incognito. Well, apparently people who were at this table all day long were asked, "Yo, was Phil Locke at your table?" And they're like, "No, man. There was some old dude who never said a word." and he just had like a big scar and a Texas hat and he, a mustache, and that was it. And then they finally figured it out because apparently when he had gotten to the table, the dealer asked for his ID and he said he didn't have any. So they called the floor over, and then when he got up and spoke to the floor quickly, the floor said, "Oh, okay, this guy's cool," and just sat him there. Now, of course, nobody thought anything of it.
So that means that Phil must have gone and at least talked to them.
So at least
one
person knew what was up, and it's that floor person. But think about the secret that guy had to keep. As reporter after reporter keeps coming up, and they're just like, "Hey, have you seen Phil Locke?" No. But that's the thing. You have to show your ID when you show up to the table.
Right.
So obviously it was a pretty mean job. But we do need to get to the bottom of this, don't we? Why don't
we just scoop him? Why don't we just have him on?
Why not? Well, because now he's wearing costumes and we can't tell where
we don't know who he is.
We have no idea what's going on. And plus,
and he's probably gone back to LA.
Exactly.
Is Jennifer out of the tournament as well?
I don't know.
I don't know whether or not Jay Tills is out of the tournament. But in any event, we'll try to get him on the show. We are going to have Annie Duke and perhaps Don Cheadle on the show on Thursday on a call-in basis. They're both back in LA. Of course, today we got the Wicked Chops, Steve Chops Price and his boy Colin, the Raw Vegas. Those guys. I really want this bit to go down.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say I don't think this is gonna happen.
I really want it to, but you're right. If the security guards keep doing what they're doing right now and sabotaging Poker Road Radio, it may not happen. We've got an audio clip from Steve Lipscomb, the interview you did on PokerRoad, but I'm going to send it to a quick break. Let's try to get the security situation sorted out. When we come back, we will have that along with a little bit of trivia. We'll play some Not So Family Feud. It's a big party here at Poker Road. Stay with us. Welcome back for more Poker Road Radio, everyone. And despite that hyper music, it is not a hyper.
This is a great band.
Here.
This is a great band.
Who is that band?
This is Rise Against, yeah?
Oh, Rise Against. Very good, very good.
Oh, I get that. Actually, that's not Rise Against. I take it back.
Oh, apparently. Well, I love how Sean just jumps in.
Maybe we should just get the staff to start being our fans. We got this guy here right now. Let's stop him from getting the garbage and make him watch our show.
Yeah, sir, how are you? How are you doing today? What's going on?
He just stares at you as if you were smoking crack.
Honestly, if you would like to come on and host the show with us
give
right
him a
now.
shirt. Let's give him a shirt. Let's get a shirt. Let's get a shirt for the garbage guy.
What? Can I get £5? Can you get a name tag read over there? My eyes are failing me. We want to give this man a proper shout out. He's out here at the Rio. He is lugging Ben from Italy.
Yes, Ben.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go, Ben. Nice Poker Road shirt. Make sure not to throw that in the trash, by the way. We know things can get mixed up.
I'll tell you
All right.
this. You know that you are in the 5th week of doing Poker Road Radio at the World Series when we are reaching out to Rio Casino employees to
Yes.
give us a
give
segment,
us shirt.
to give us content. You know
To give us content.
what's going on.
No, we've got legitimate content. Come on now. 877-888-WSOP, the live call-in number. Don't forget PR Radio Chat, all one word, on AIM, if you want to get us some questions on the chat. Shrunk, are we all set with this Steve Lipscomb interview soundbite? All right, let's roll it.
I think we'll see how that pans out. I mean, we have a very different equation. We've now had the license fees go away for our television show, and the way that we'll be able to get the World Poker Tour on air is through sponsorships with online sites. Well, if I'm the site that paid to be on to be a part of the World Poker Tour, and there are 20 logos on the guy from another site, probably I can't make that deal. So I would say we're going to be looking at how that works. Different equation for the World Series of Poker because they make money when you show up in their casino. It's just a different equation.
Interesting, right. Interesting.
So we'll have to, I think, look at how it is we can continue to make a model that works. Because if you can't make a model, if you can't get a sponsor and you can't get license fees, then the World Poker Tour absolutely goes off air.
Right.
I mean, then it will not have a place to exist here on television, and without that, that will be your challenge.
So that would be Steve Lipscomb. Our thanks to Dan and PokerRoady for the audio. The whole thing is about 20 minutes long. You can find it, of course, at PokerRoady.com. There's some great editorial blogs there of the WSOP as well. So what do you guys think about Steve? We know that the WPT is kind of not in the good graces that it once was.
Right.
As far as having a TV deal is concerned. They've taken a few stops off the schedule.
He definitely sounds like he's sweating it.
Yeah.
He definitely sounds like he's sweating it, which
Yeah.
is before Steve never really. You never got the feeling that he was really that concerned.
No, he was Air Double X.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he gets stuff done.
Yeah.
I mean,
You believe?
yeah. Before the WPT, when I used to go to I still do. I go to a thing called Barge every August. And
What's that stand for, by the way?
Big August Rec Gambling Excursion.
Okay.
So, anyways, we had Steve Lipscomb in as our guest speaker one year. This was before the WPT, and he got up, and when he talked, the way he was able to speak to the crowd just made you think this thing's happening for sure. It was like he was sort of like the most energetic and sort of brought you in speaker, like
Inspiring.
Yeah, it was unbelievable listening to him. So ever since then, I've just sort of believed, and that was about 8 years ago. I think it was in 2000 or 2001. And since then, every time he sort of said he was going to get something done, he's got it done.
But remember those two midgets on the infomercials at like 3 a.m. that were pushing real estate?
Yes.
You remember those two guys? They were pretty inspirational. Where are they now?
But did they get it done for 8 years? Steve is
I don't know.
every single time he said he was going to do something, it's basically happened. When they lost the Travel Channel, he's like, "It's all right, we're going to get on somewhere else." They got on GSN.
Well, Shrunk says that tomorrow they're going to announce a new broadcasting partnership. They still have yet to announce who the new girl is going to be. Layla Kaylee is adios.
Absolutely.
And we do not know whether or not K-Lance is going to get the nod.
Nobody knows.
Now we
Nobody
know
knows.
that she was doing the online reports, but who is doing that now?
We don't know yet. We
don't know that.
What about Joe Seabach?
You think I'm doing the new online WPT report?
I would like to.
Maybe I'll play the fucking tournament instead.
I think you'd be perfect. Well,
That's just a thought. I don't know.
Apparently, you got to be running out of tournament time.
No, my friend. WPTs I do all right in.
Oh, it's just the WSOP.
WSOPs is like
That's where we bring the pain.
It's all pain.
I understand. All right, so it's going to be soon, not tomorrow. Apparently, Shrunk is updating me here real time, as some of you are doing right now, corresponding with me real time, including one Greg out in New York. Greg, you're on with Poker Road Radio. What's going on?
How's it going, man?
Good,
Chilling.
brother.
What's on your mind?
I just want to let you guys know about a Taco Bell bet I made with my friend about a month ago.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I already like this call already.
Damn it.
Hit
I was
us
betting he couldn't eat 18 chalupas in an hour.
18?
chalupas?
That's a
18
lot.
chalupas.
Now you said you could do it, or you said the other guy couldn't?
I said the other guy couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And?
It came to around like $30. He ate 13 in like 20 minutes and then threw up.
Oh, God.
No.
And
he lost.
how sick does that vomiting session have to be?
It was funny because the manager at Taco Bell was edging him on. And then after we made the bet and he ordered the food, he was like, no way, he's not going to do it.
Oh, man. Here's a question. How much money did those chalupas cost?
You said 30 bucks.
Oh,
how much did you guys bet? Greg, how much did you guys bet?
$100.
Oh, my God. Your friend is sick.
Literally.
Why on earth would he try to eat 18 chalupas for $100?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what. We've actually also got some emails that came in surrounding this Taco Bell bet. And the Big Mac bet, of course. This one comes from Matt in New Liskeard. You know how to pronounce this in Ontario, Gavin?
Yeah, New Liskeard.
New Liskeard? All right, that's where he's from. He's a 37-year-old father of two. He says none of his friends gamble. They all suck at poker. But as a kid, when he was aged 7 to 10 years old, he would rarely get to go to McDonald's. However, when he did, he always ordered 3 Big Macs, no fries, no drink.
Yeah.
And was able to finish them all. So he says, suck it up and eat the burgers, Siebes.
How much time do I have again?
Yeah, but he's got 5
minutes. I have 5 minutes.
Has 5 minutes.
Dude, if it was just eating 3 Big Macs, I would already be over. It would be done.
It would, yeah.
If I had 2 days to eat 3 Big Macs.
For a
when
7
I was
to
12,
10-year-old,
I always was able to eat half of a large pizza. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Big deal.
So,
I mean, for a 7 to 10-year-old, like, unless Mark is currently in one of those situations where a talk show host needs to come forklift him out of his bedroom, cut a wall open, or something like that, I'm assuming that that's still a pretty impressive feat for a 7 to 10-year-old to take down.
It is very impressive,
no matter how long it takes.
But the crux of the bet is the 5 minutes.
Yeah,
clearly.
and he
that's
wrote
the issue.
Also, by the way, that he wants to see Ali at Taco Bell.
I want to see Ali at Taco Bell as well.
I don't. It's
Can
really
we lock this up? Can we please lock this up?
I don't want to do it.
We're gonna Blogfessional it.
Yeah. Can we please lock it up?
By the way, did we get our Blogfessionals up, Shronk, of Gavin and I playing our heads up horse? Well, you can't really call it a match. It was sort of a ass tapping. It was painful. I uploaded the videos to Amanda Leatherman's laptop, and that is where they are.
Wow. As
we speak. So let's try to get that content up there so that I can thoroughly embarrass myself for the rest of my life.
When's your audition?
Now, the poker musical is already underway.
But you still have to perform.
I have to audition.
Film it. You can audition for us if no one else, and we will film it.
Oh no, we're gonna do the audition for Tim. That Tim Molyneux.
Oh, you're gonna get that.
Yeah, you got to. You got to get that guy going.
I'll talk to Helmuth.
You got to get that guy going.
What song are you gonna sing?
I don't know. Are you supposed to pick your own?
I don't know. That was so indignant. That was amazing.
This is exactly what I'm going to sing. Can you imagine? I'm going to come in with the 95 Rocks audition, dude. It's going to be like the greatest hits. I'm going to get up there, and they're going to be like, I love it, darling. Yes, you're in the next show. You're in it, Hollywood. We love it. Make us hate it now. Make us hate it. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in a world of freaking trouble. This is bad. I got to talk about bet, a freaking audition. What happened? How did I get mixed up with you goons?
You come on PokerRoad.
You guys are a couple of freaking hooligans, man.
Shit,
all right.
And shit gets ugly.
That's it. Let's play some damn not-so-family feud. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is Merry Tuesday. We like to have a little bit of fun here from time to time. As always, 100 American dollars. You know the rules of this game. It is a famous one.
Yes, famous.
We asked 20 random people. Yes, what is the answer, Kevin? We asked 20 random people around the Rio the following 5 questions.
Yeah.
Hands on buzzers, boys.
I'm here.
Who is the most overrated player in poker? Gavin.
Phil Locke.
Phil Locke is not on the list.
He should be.
Not on the list.
Joseph. That's a good one. Who is the most overrated player in poker? Sammy Farha.
Sammy Farha on the list at number 2.
How is that possible?
5 points to Joe Seabach.
How's that feel?
Now you got one. You got a free roll. You got one extra response here.
Who else could be overrated?
Barry Greenstein.
Definitely not.
Not Barry Greenstein. Probably me.
Not on the list.
Joe Seabach.
Joe Seabach is not on the list. Congratulations, despite getting the answer wrong. There is a little bit of pride to be associated with that. Joe is ahead 5-0. Hands on buzzers.
Whoa. What were the other 5 people? We got
you guys got to tell us.
Gotta give us the answers.
Come on, Number 1, Gus Hansen.
Really?
That's 7 points.
Yeah, he's definitely overrated.
Jerry Yang at number 3, the Shadow.
Except no one thinks he's good.
Yeah,
how can he be overrated?
I don't know. You have to be rated, don't you? 2 people answered that. Bill Ivey at number 4.
That's just stupid.
At number 4.
That's just stupid.
And at number 5.
That was a hell of a piece of work.
This one is understandable. Jennifer Tilley At 2 points.
Well, goddamn it, Phil Locke should be on there too, because Jennifer Tilly's not rated that high. People think Phil Locke's really good.
But Jennifer Tilly checked Jack's full behind against Patrick on Poker After Dark.
Well, he had kings.
Perhaps the most
next
suspect maneuver
Sometimes
ever.
people have kings in that spot. You know?
Sometimes people make quads. All right, here it is. The most annoying behaviors in poker. What are the most annoying behaviors in poker? Gavin, you're
not person? Oh, sorry.
Oh, behaviors? Like celebrating after you win?
Judges. That is correct. Number 2, 9 points for that. You're now ahead 9-5, Joseph.
I'm too hungover for this game today.
Most annoying behavior.
I don't know. Talking at the table?
Judges. Specifically, what form of talking?
English?
No. English is not correct.
I don't understand.
That is not correct. Being hungover, clearly.
Speaking foreign languages?
Down the synapses.
I get my extra one here.
You do have a free roll here.
Dealer abuse.
Dealer abuse not on the list.
These 20 people suck.
Wait, I want to know what
Not
my
on the
answer
list.
was that if I
The
only worded it
official
correctly.
form of talking, which is found to be annoying, the number one answer on the board, trash talking.
Come on.
Talking in and of itself, not the same.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
especially talking English.
Number 2 was the over-celebrating. Number 3, being over-aggressive.
No, how can that be annoying?
Being over-aggressive?
You mean plain well? Plain well is really irritating.
Number 4, eating at the table. There are a few
that
things
is
off the
annoying.
menu.
But dealer abuse is way more
Colorado
annoying
beef burger
than
with-
over-aggressive.
Number 5, drinking booze. I don't know why that's annoying.
For the next 4 months, I agree.
All right, Gavin, you are ahead 9-5. Here is the third question. Who would you most prefer to have as a poker coach? Who would you most want to have? Gavin Smith.
Howard Lederer.
Howard Lederer, number 3 answer on the board. You're up to 12 points now. Joseph.
Bill Ivey.
Number 2 on the board. 14-12. Joe back in control.
Can I answer my next question with Freddie Deeb's voice?
You can.
Very green side.
That is incorrect. Not on the list. Not on the list.
Gavin is actually destroying the rig that we have here, which is going to cost me
How is that
a
not?
lot of money.
I thought that was I was positive that was number 1.
I'm going to
3
go
players left. 14-12. You're ahead, Joe.
Daniel.
Daniel Negreanu, number 1 answer on the board. 11.
You can't beat me,
People.
buddy. Even when I'm hungover, you can't beat me.
25-12. Joseph is ahead. 2 questions remaining.
I give Greenstein too much goddamn credit.
You do. You did there anyway.
Hands on buzzers, boys.
So
Fourth question.
sick.
What is your favorite casino? Favorite casino, Gavin.
Bellagio.
Damn it.
Bellagio, number 3 answer on the board.
Number
Worth 4
3?
points. You're up to 16.
Okay, so where were these questions asked? Here in Vegas?
Here at the Rio. 20 players here at the Rio. 20 people here at the Rio.
20 random people?
No, 20
Wow,
people
I
who
thought this
knew
was
what
a
they
game
were.
where
Hey,
you answer
hey!
quickly.
Silence.
You got to get
I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to get parameters down, okay? Excuse me, you were saying?
24-16. You are ahead.
Okay.
We pulled 20 randoms. What's your favorite casino? There's a finite number of them in town.
I don't know about the
Caesars.
listeners, but the music's annoying me now.
Okay. Caesars is there. The number 2 answer on the board. You're now up 29-16. Gavin back in control.
I'm going to hope that they were liking it here because of the World Series. I'm going to go with the Rio.
That is not
No one
on
likes
the
the
board.
Rio.
Rio not on the board.
What the hell? How am I supposed to know what they're like? Oh,
I'm
it was
gonna
other than
go.
the Rio. I didn't hear that.
I did not see the
Oh.
other than the Rio stipulation. Go
Oh.
ahead, Gavin.
No, what?
No, the other
You
than
didn't
the Rio
answer the
stipulation was
question.
not there.
That's life, buddy. You got to get used
Other
to
than
this.
the Rio.
Other than
Sorry.
the Rio. Other than the Rio.
We've got Caesars went and Bellagio went, and
Yeah.
I think that people like the MGM Grand.
No one goes to MGM Grand, dude.
Why not?
no
People's
one
kids
goes
go
there.
there.
Okay, now I'm waiting for your serious answer.
Thank you.
That was a serious one?
So hit him with the
No, that was not my serious answer.
Get out.
My serious
Get
answer.
out, get out, get out.
My serious answer.
No.
Is New York, New York.
No.
Yeah, that's there, yeah. All right, Joe, you're back in control. You are
Um,
now up 24-16, is that right?
Something like that. Infinity to nothing. I'm going to go with the win.
Win, number 4 answer on the board. 3 points, 27-16 now. You are ahead.
That's because this degen stays down here on the strip and knows what the hell people care about. I go home. I go home to my family.
Yeah, you
watch television shows and sitcoms and stuff like that, and get to bed early.
I watch television shows and
get-
sitcoms.
Get up in the
How
morning.
is
and
that
go
a
to
normal
the
thing to
gym.
say?
I don't know, man. Just shut the hell up.
All right. Number 5 question, Gavin, I must advise you are going to need 4 out of 5 of these questions
I'll
correct.
get it. I'll get it.
Just to get in the hunt.
I'll get it.
Who is the worst dressed poker player? Joseph.
I'm going to say, and people probably aren't going to say this, but I'm going to say Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly not on the board. Joseph. Gavin, now let me tell you.
I'm going to hope that these people know this one, but I'm going to go with J.J. Liu.
J.J. Liu, number 2 answer on the board. 3 points. You're up to 19. Rally time, G.
Rally
Smith.
rally time. Wow.
You're dead, dude.
I'm gonna throw out there Eugene Todd,
Eugene Todd, not on the board. G. Smith, you have been defeated for the second time.
How could a 35-year-old Russian man who wears basketball shorts and baseball shirts not be the worst dressed guy? I mean, honestly, this guy thinks he's an athlete. He's old, fat, loud. Quite annoying, quite frankly.
Do not hate on... No, Eugene Todd Rose.
No, Eugene Todd Rose been hating on old G.
Has he been hating on
you? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know
that. How so? How has he been hating on G. Smith?
In his blogs. Apparently, he drafted me in his fantasy team. Wasn't that happy about it.
But at least he drafted you.
Pequot. Wait. Who else on the list?
All right. The other players on the worst dressed list, Johnny Chan, number 1.
Really?
Yep.
Does
Johnny Chan, number 1. They don't like the Versace shirts.
I've seen that
apparently.
red, whatever the F that thing is.
Number 3, Jeff Madsen, who hasn't worn a pair of pants over his ass cheeks since being born. Number 4, Andy Block. And number 5, Kathy Liebert.
Seriously, when did velour go out? I mean, you're allowed to wear it if you live in an old age home. You're allowed to wear velour. If you play poker, no, not so good.
Think about how many dashboard protectors she could get at Kragen with all her old tracksuits. I mean, think about it. Seriously, just
literally.
She's got a fortune sitting in her closet. Recycle. Keep it green, boys. Keep it green. Also, favorite casinos. Number 1 was the Venetian.
Really?
Number 1 was the Venetian. A little surprising for me.
Got that one.
Six people answered that. The Win was number 4. Number 5 was the Mirage. Mirage is a little bit old.
Mirage is all right, though.
But they're redoing the rooms.
I like Mirage.
But they're redoing the rooms. I don't mind it at all.
I always have a good time there.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back with more Poker Road Radio. And the Chops and Raw Vegas boys themselves are in the house. 877-888-WSOP, the live call-in number, PR Radio chat on AIM. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
I like Ali a lot.
Welcome back to Poker Road Radio, where we finally have got on some fun, really, really fun guests. Okay, these guys are known as being some of the funnier ones out there in poker. They are responsible for WickedChopsPoker.com and RawVegas.tv. Steve Chops Price and Colin Cooley. What's going on, boys?
What up? Chops here.
Trying to wake up right now.
Yeah,
it's hard, brother.
Oh yeah,
I'm with you.
Well,
don't
so
worry.
let's just get things started properly here, since you boys are game. You guys were out last night.
Define out.
So if we told you that we were doing laundry and
playing online poker all night, yes,
stop.
we were very out.
No, no way. You guys did not go to the Poker Stars party?
No, I totally forgot about that. Actually,
it was the best party of the week. I think.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I was Dita Bontees.
She was really hot.
She was really looking painfully corseted.
Well, yeah, but that's the whole thing. That's
the whole
spiel.
burlesque.
Now,
angle.
does she get naked or?
Honestly,
pasties, like tasseled
pasties,
pasties on. By the way, is she, Gav, do you know if she's married to Marilyn Manson?
Well,
Not
I don't
anymore.
know who
I don't
she
believe.
is. Knowing who she's married to is going to be difficult.
You
for
don't
me.
know Dita Bontees?
No.
She used to be married to Marilyn Manson, but
Yeah.
then he cheated on her with some
Oh,
18-year-old.
With Rose McGowan?
With
No,
the
that
young
was before.
actress.
Yeah, that was before.
I thought this was a poker show.
Yeah,
It's not.
But
No.
it's not a poker show when you bring Wicked Chops Poker on.
That's
Because
good.
we're not really
Actually,
a poker
this,
site.
This is actually quite important, this whole Dita, because that's a girl. I want to know something, because I do go on Wicked Chops Poker.
You can't say it, but you might go say it.
Why
Good
is
thing it's
it? Why
bookmarked.
is it whenever I go on there and I look at pictures and it's like, this is Max Pescatori playing, or this is Amnon Filippi doing this, or this is Joe Seabach playing. The entire picture seems to be that of a girl, and not actually even of the guy you say it's of.
Well, the guy is in the picture. You just have to look for him kind of hard.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Exactly.
You know, you got to
He's
find
sitting
the
like
straight
Because
guy.
really, at the end of the day, Gavin, would you rather see a photo of Amnon Filippi or a girl with big breasts?
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna go with
actually
B.
not even at the end of the day. All through the day, I would rather see the second one.
Right. So I got to ask you, Steve, how did WickedChopsPoker.com come to fruition? Was it a twinkle in your eye for a long time now? How did you get involved with poker or the site? I mean, bring us up to speed.
First, who's Steve?
Yeah, he's not.
Oh,
This is
sorry.
Chops.
Chops. Go ahead.
No problem. No, and Colin, or Snake, as we like to call him on the site, can corroborate this with me, but Wicked Chops Poker was 100% my idea. I just was sitting around and I said,
Chops is sort of full of himself. But.
No, we
Chops.
Is this Steve talking or is this Chops? Which one is
this
talking
is
about?
Chops.
Yeah, this is definitely Chops talking.
When we met Chops, I think we met playing soccer.
Yeah, playing
right?
soccer.
But when we met him, he actually had a website called chopshere.com.
Yeah.
Sure. And he would send out press releases about himself.
I did.
No, you did
just
not.
like parties he would have. So
Yeah.
Chops, yeah, I mean, he's kind of the center of his
own universe,
but,
yeah.
Self-promotion, and here we are thinking Helmuth is the worst of the breed.
Yeah.
No, it's
Apparently
Chops.
No, I've kind of mellowed with age a little bit, but no, I used to be really, really bad, and it's true. I did send out press releases of parties that I would either attend or
That's
throw.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
And
That is unbelievable.
You know what I realized the other day?
What's that?
Back to Wicked Chops Poker starting was we actually had a Pete Best. Like there were 4 of us starting
true.
off, and now there's 3.
I know.
But there was a guy that lasted like
You voted someone off the island?
What happened?
Pretty much.
I don't know what happened. Like
He just kind of faded.
Tribal council?
Yeah.
Faded away.
Yeah.
He
But
just he
was-
couldn't hang.
Yeah. I
You
think
guys still
actually,
hang with this guy or no?
Can we say who this guy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was Tim Bangs.
Yeah.
Tim Bangs?
Do you guys all have fake names?
No, that's a real name.
I mean, come on.
Big Snake and Chops.
That was his real
I
name.
would call him
Tim
Philip. If
Philip
I were,
Banks?
I would call him Philip.
You wouldn't call him Dick Bangs or
Dick Bangs.
Richard Bangs. Yeah, that'd be great.
But no, we were just sitting around. We were definitely.
I think we had a home
Yeah,
game.
we had a home game.
Yeah.
We had the Wicked Chops weekly Wednesday home game. But and we were just talking about how there wasn't a lot of poker coverage out there that we really liked and that we cared to read. So let's start a site that kind of caters to people like us.
Right.
And it was that simple, and launched it, and it kind of came together pretty quick. We started coming to the series back in 2005, and I think it really came together for us then. And then we discovered that boobs bring ratings and traffic, so started loading up the site with that. Thank you. And
Thank you. So what you're saying is we should have more boobs on PokerRoad.
yeah, about a month
We need
ago.
an implant prop bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
what we
definitely
need.
need an implant prop. No, about a month ago, a friend of mine emailed me about how to build traffic on a website, and I gave him 5 points, and 2 of them were boobs.
Boobs. Content.
Number
segments,
1
boobs.
and number
Right.
2.
Yes.
Well, I mean, let's face it. This is an entirely male demographic, virtually. I mean,
Sure.
what do you think? 98% men into poker.
It's a lot. I don't know what it is, but it's certainly.
It's pretty silly, and we all know that the TNA formula is not a new one. It works no matter what you're doing. Now, the coverage that you guys are providing, though, is it 100% in jest, or is there like serious content there as well?
I think it's pretty. Yeah, I think it's pretty serious. I mean, I think like World Poker Tour type stuff or a lot of the industry stuff. We get that information firsthand and break a lot of those stories. So I think you'll get a mix of like serious news, but also serious poker news, but mostly chicks. That's kind of
Chicks and gingers this year.
Yeah,
So how popular is the site right now? I mean, I know not everybody out there knows about it, but now they will, because clearly PokerRoad's popularity is going to boost Wicked Chops into the stratosphere.
We can
of-
serve as a springboard.
Exactly. That's what we're here for. No, but I mean, how many hits you guys getting? How much traffic is going on? You guys happy? You want to conquer the world yet, or what?
I would say. I mean, I don't think we released that number, but
That's fine.
But
No,
I would say they're north of 5 figures a day.
Yeah.
I would say we write a column for Bluff Magazine, and
Right.
I would say that our hits are more than bluffmagazine.com. But I don't know if that's saying anything.
So you were writing
Yeah,
a column
yeah,
for Bluff
yeah.
Magazine. Not anymore. That's no longer happening.
That's exactly right. Now, talk to me a little bit about this Raw Vegas. You guys had an idea coming on to today's show. You had a little pitch for us that you emailed us, and you said, "Hey, we really like to do this thing."
It's true.
What was this?
I don't know if you guys know a guy named Eric Lindgren.
What's his name?
No.
Eric Lindgren.
Gavin,
I
you
think
know
they call
this-
him.
you
I
know
think
this
they call
guy?
him E-Dog.
I'm familiar with him.
Something.
Eric
like that.
Dog.
Okay.
Eric Dog.
Yeah, Eric Dog.
Eric Dog.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
He won the Player of the Year this year, and in general, the guy's lived a pretty charmed life. So
Yeah, that he has.
so out of just pure jealousy, because it's very easy to be jealous of people that
Sure.
have charmed lives like that.
Sure.
Because everything comes to so easy. It's
Yep.
you almost it's almost your obligation to knock people like that down a notch.
Oh yeah.
Someone has to.
But they get up again.
They always do. They're like,
no one's
they're
ever
like,
going to keep
Because
them
you're
down.
never going to keep them down.
Yeah, they're like tub thumping all the
they're
way through.
Chumbawamba people.
You got it. Yep. Chumbawamba.
He doesn't know Dita Von Teese, but he knows Chumbawamba.
Yeah. Amazing. The one-hit wonder of all time.
So, what we've been doing is putting together a video. I don't know do we have a bleep? Can I say the F
You
word?
can say
what you
Excellent.
want.
So if you've seen the I'm fucking Matt Damon, I'm fucking Ben Affleck videos,
Right.
we've kind of come up with a concept like that. Not that we're
Well, what were
fucking.
those videos? What?
Those
just to get
were.
people
You
up
haven't
to
seen
speed?
those?
You
I
haven't
have.
seen?
I have.
Oh,
But
you
for
have,
everybody
okay.
out there who doesn't know.
I didn't think anybody out there would know.
Most people know.
But they were just these parodies. Sarah Silverman did one on Matt Damon as a joke on her boyfriend Jimmy Kimmel, and then Jimmy Kimmel responded with doing one to Ben Affleck. So we're not doing one where we're saying we're fucking Eric Lindgren, but what we are doing is saying fucking Eric Lindgren. Like, fuck that guy.
You know what?
Everything
Yeah.
works out for him.
Right.
Because it's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah, exactly. So we've already gotten Matt Damon.
Fuck Eric Lindgren.
So we've already gotten Matt Damon. We got Jeffrey Pollack to do a great bit during the Shuffle Up and Deal. We've gotten Forrest Griffin, new UFC light heavyweight champ. We've gotten a lot of people to be involved in this video already. So, we want to get PokerRoad obviously involved, as you guys are friends with them too. And then the audience actually right now double what it was when I did the World Series of Poker radio show last week.
Oh, really?
If we get more of an audience here, we might even get them to do a bit of a chorus for this song.
Now, can we count Ben from Italy, the garbage collector who was watching the show about 16 minutes ago, and our
I'm pretty
intern,
sure-
5
I'm
pound
pretty
baby
sure-
Jesus?
There's tons of people walking around right now down there. Why don't we send 5 pound baby Jesus down to see if he can't get us 10 or 20 people?
Come
Lots
on,
of
be the freaking prodigal son for
Let's
once.
go, 5 pound baby
And
Jesus.
get out there. That's it, 5 pound. Put the camera down. Stop being a shutterbug for your own private spank collection. Get back over there. And let's see. Now, what is the line on the number of people that 5 pound baby Jesus
6.
is going to be able to
I
bring
believe
back
he brings
here?
back 6.
I don't want to push.
we want
Put a half
20.
in there. 5.5?
25-pound baby Jesus.
Well, it's so variable how many
25.
people we
Oh,
get.
we want
Baby
more.
Jesus
I'm just
or
saying,
20?
I think 6 is the number. Now Matt,
How much
our
time does
producer
he
over there
have?
is saying that he is going to bring back far more than 6.
Really?
Really?
Matt believes in 5
Now,
pound
it
baby
depends
Jesus.
if there's women back there.
Wow.
If there's women back there, clearly
Obviously.
the line would be higher.
Throngs.
Because he is a sexy beast. But as it stands, I think it's mostly people who are lost right now at the Rio trying to find out where, like, Cafe Sao Paulo is, and they made a wrong turn.
Now,
at
why
Albuquerque.
5-pound baby Jesus? Because that's a great nickname.
We've all been wondering this.
I've
we
been,
don't know.
I'm a fan of the nickname. So.
Yeah, well, what happened was he came on. I didn't know what the hell to call him, and I just suddenly I looked up at him, and it just came to me. And apparently, it, in hindsight, works because he used to have one of those really legitimate Canadian lumberjack spec beards,
Okay.
Like unmanicured. Because see, Colin here has what we like to call like the West Coast manicured beard.
Right.
Here, very maintained.
Not quite color me bad.
Not
manicure,
color me
but-
bad. Not John B.
Cool color me.
You know, he's got a little more behind it than that. But, 5 pound used to have this big, huge lumberjack beard, so I figured it'd be appropriate because, didn't Jesus have a beard? I don't know.
did.
I'm a
sure.
Muslim
He did.
kid.
Works for me.
What do I know?
So
Last I checked.
while we're talking about nicknames and 5-pound baby Jesus, best poker nickname.
I gotta go, and it was given by you. I gotta go with Daryl Dickin.
That would be Daryl Deep Dick.
Daryl Deep Dickin.
I sort of like the stunning one.
That's a good nickname.
Stunning One is good.
I
Stunning One
gave
is
that
good.
one.
That's
No,
like
stunning one says that it wasn't you.
He's wrong.
He said that it was
a Disco Inferno. Me and Disco Inferno were doing it, and I was the one that came up with.
Who
the
did- wait, who does
that
Bill say?
statement was suspect.
Who does
you
Bill
and
say?
Disco Inferno were doing it. What is that all about?
So wait, where does Stunning One say he got it then?
He
Disco
says
Inferno.
that the Disco Inferno game.
But it's not
Oh.
true. Disco Inferno was like calling him like gorgeous Bill Edler and stuff like that, and then I came up with the stunning one, which stuck.
That's a good one, too. That is a good one.
Yeah.
Bill reminds me of, who's that Simpsons character? Is it Nelson? No, who's that guy, that
Nelson.
kid. Yeah, Nelson. Yeah, that's who he reminds me of. All right, so Rob, wow, ladies
Zero.
and gentlemen,
Wow.
5 pound
Is the
baby
number.
Jesus has returned to the booth.
All right, now we'll see what Newbie can do. We'll see if
wanna
Newbie can beat him.
I want to hear the explanation here, 5 pound. What exactly took place? We sent you out into the world. You were supposed to make us proud, and you came back empty-handed. What happened?
No spectators in this hallway, and everyone
So
else
security
seems to have
stopped you.
something else on their plate. I don't know. They seem to be going right into the Amazon room. I don't know what's going on in there. But
You-
they don't want to
It's
come
called
on
a
the
poker
show.
tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ever heard of it? The World Series of Poker? 5-pound baby Jesus?
Oh, so you're saying that might be more important than watching the show?
Well, it's obviously not more important, but they may have,
I like
they
where the
may have
kid's
that to
head's
do.
at.
I don't know what's going on in there.
Sign him up. What could be more important than the show, damn it? Now, 5-pound, I want to advise all of you, won the Poker Road Radio Last Longer bet. Yesterday was the media event.
I didn't plan it.
Did you guys play? Either of you?
He did.
Colin played. Colin talked to us. Give us some tales from the felt out there. What was it like?
It was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The structure not quite as forgiving as the World Series structures.
Yeah.
Whole thing designed to end in 2 hours.
Really bad, and they didn't give us a break. So
number one or number two?
I put one, but I pushed with like Jack 3 and
just to go take a piss.
Yeah.
Wow, that's brutal. How does the guy feel? Oh, I love it.
He's on our site.
It's giving us memories. So we're gonna try to get this fucking Eric Lindgren thing down.
It's not looking good for
today. No, but hold on, we're here.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. But speaking of this having to go number one, I'm not going to disclose a name here, but a well-known poker player. We were going up to Lake Tahoe on the weekend, which is an hour flight, and we are all grown adults. As we were going to Lake Tahoe,
any story that starts that way, you know some shit is about to happen.
As we were,
it's an hour flight. We were all adults.
As we're going to Lake Tahoe, this pro says, "Guys, I'm sorry, I have to do something that's really kind of gross." He climbs over people to get to the back of the plane. He has one Gatorade bottle, not Gatorade, a lemonade bottle with him, like a 12-ounce bottle. He asks for another empty bottle, so we pour water out into a cooler and give him another bottle because he has to go to the bathroom so bad. Now this guy kneels down and in a bottle with not a very big top, urinates a full bottle, pinches it off.
Oh, no way.
Closes up the one bottle, brings out the other bottle, and fills it up as well.
Now, was there no bathroom on the plane?
My question.
No,
Why
it
didn't
was,
you use the bathroom?
There was it was like an eight-seater. There was no
Who
bathroom.
knew that Doyle Brunson was so nimble?
Oh, that is phenomenal. Guys, we got a caller. Chris, inside the Rio, apparently can't get in to see the show. Chris, what the hell is going on?
Hello?
Chris,
what's
up? Chris, what's going on?
Hey, I don't know. Security's being stupid.
Well, tell him. Put him on the phone, Chris. Put security on the phone.
Yes. Are you by security right now?
Yeah, I'm waving my arm. You see me?
Yeah, put him on the phone.
Hold on. Okay.
Put him on the phone,
Put
Chris.
security on. We want to have a word with security.
Hold on.
All right.
Talk to you guys. they don't want to talk to you guys.
Yeah, they don't want none of this. Trust me.
I want
they
you
don't
to
want
take
none of
down
this.
their badge number.
Chris, do you have a speakerphone?
Yeah, put on speaker.
No, it doesn't work on here.
What? Get a new phone. What the hell are you working with over there? Is that like a Flip
I don't know.
550?
Maybe I don't know
You got
how
the
to
Gordon
work it.
Gecko, the brick? Is that what you got over there? What the hell are you working with?
Piece of shit.
Okay, here's what we want you to do.
Chris, tell him you're coming back to watch our radio show.
Just tell him, oh, okay, that sucks, right? You turn
And then
around,
run.
You pretend that you're walking away. Then you give it the 180 and bolt straight through him. I guarantee you neither of them are going to catch you. You know what? Tell them that...
if you do that, we're going to give you 2 shirts, Chris.
Right now. 2 shirts. Tell them... Seriously, I want you to bolt through security. You got to do it. Do it, Chris.
Come on,
Chris. Do it, Chris.
Come on, Chris.
I'm telling you, it's not going to work.
No, come on. Here, look, I'm staring at the security
definitely
supervisor. Tony, we got a guy who's literally on the phone wanting to come in and watch the show. Tony, can you
won't let him in.
Authorize security to let him in? You told us that you told them to let people in. Oh, now we're on the... Now, look at this. This is the way we orchestrate things. Colin, are you impressed?
Very, very impressed.
That's how we get it done, Wicked Chops Poker. We call supervisors.
That's what we do.
I would pay so much to just see Chris just haul ass running through this hallway.
What's the keyword? New England clam chowder. What?
New England clam chowder.
No, I don't know what he's wearing.
Just let anybody in.
Let them all in.
Yeah, what's it?
Let's go, Tony. Come on.
Let's get a stampede. Let's have some damn fun. Huh? Yes. I want to see. Now, when Chris gets on, you understand we're going to have to add him to the show.
That was an amazing phone call. That was an aming
That was one of the best phone calls we've ever had on the show.
All right, you guys, come running.
Is he coming?
Where is he?
Run!
Run,
That's what we're talking
about. 50-something minutes into the show, Chris finally gets himself...
They wouldn't let me come in.
It's unbelievable.
Okay,
it's
Chris,
unbelievable.
You can hear us now, so you can hang up if you want. That's fine. And we just want to hear you say one thing, okay? Right now, out loud, we want to hear you say, fuck Eric Lindgren.
Hold on. You got to do it on mic, though. Come here. Get over here, Chris. By the way, Chris is a loyalist because he has been
Chris
watching
is
the
here
show.
for every single
He is
show.
here for damn near every single show. Let's get Chris in here. All right, Chris.
I want to hear you say that.
Now,
say it with enthusiasm because you may get into this.
All right, now do it for the. We got RawVegas.tv in the house over
like
here.
he's that
They're
son
rolling.
of a bitch that just stole your girlfriend.
No.
He's taking her out. He's getting that piece. You're not getting any more. What do you say about that Eric Lindgren guy?
Fuck Eric.
Oh, that was not well done. Very, very bad.
Let's compose yourself. Now hold on. No. He wasn't fired up enough.
Take two.
Pretend Eric was the security guard.
Yeah.
Right there at the front.
Fuck Eric Lindgren.
Yes,
there you
that's
go.
right. I love it. This is seriously the type of therapeutic relief that we needed.
It's absolutely
today.
true.
See, look how happy Joe is now. No longer
Very
ridiculous.
I've expended so much energy. I'm like 3 seconds away from falling on the floor. Literally.
I love it. Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, we got Bally Greenstein.
Oh, Barry, come on in, brother. Come on in. It's just a big party today on the show. BG, get in here, brother. Talk to us.
It's party day.
I don't think Barry will say it, though. I don't think Barry will say it.
Started, so all you losers are having a good time. Is that
Hey, Barry, you don't need that book today. All right? You just shouldn't have
That's
even brought
right.
it.
Don't
You
even bring
need
the book. You're not busting out.
No, you don't realize this is like a curse against my opponents. That's why I bring it. It's for reverse luck.
That chapter 8 in Ace on the River is superstition. That's what it is. It's all about luck and how he doesn't believe in it. But of course, practicing what we preach a little bit difficult from time to time.
I don't, but see, it's one of those things. If your opponents do, it works anyway.
Ooh,
See?
I like that.
Okay, Barry's a little classier than us to do the whole thing, so we needed Barry to say F. Eric Lindgren.
Yeah, I don't think he'll say that.
He'll say F. Eric Lindgren.
You can say F. Eric Lindgren.
I like Eric Lindgren.
Everybody does. Everybody.
That's the point. He just made the whole
That
bit.
bit works too. Everybody else saying that, and Barry saying, I like Eric Lindgren.
Actually, the funny thing that was happening after I got knocked out of the horse, I was rooting for Eric to win, because among the other players, he's probably the one I'm best friends with. And then as he was getting down, he made a great comeback from like nothing to where I think he was near the chip lead. And then Alex reminded me, if he wins, you owe him $40,000 more.
And then you're like, what?
And then I said, well, I don't know if I want him to win that much.
Fair enough.
That's brutal.
So now imagine Eric had have won the horse and you owed him $40,000. Now you can give us an F. Eric Lindgren.
That would inspire.
I would definitely give it
One
an F.
time,
Eric.
just for everybody out there, can we get an official Barry Greenstein F. Eric Lindgren?
No.
Oh, that's painful. So painful. He will not be persuaded. All right. Well, Barry, good luck to you today inside the room. You are the last remaining Poker Road family member in action.
No, I think there's a couple.
Yeah.
Anna's still
Who
in,
else?
right?
Anna's still in?
Yeah, well,
think there's
looking
a few.
over this motley crew, that's not really a big surprise.
Oh, that's brutal. Look at that.
By the
Ladies
way,
and gentlemen, my father.
Yeah, right. I did come here for only one reason. It wasn't to chat with you guys. It's because I don't have a Poker Road patch, and I'll probably get a lot of airtime. Hopefully not busting out of the tournament airtime.
Right.
Now, hang on. I think that we should hold that patch hostage.
Yeah.
I think that we should barter.
Well, apparently
for the patch.
Tronk didn't think so because he already. So you're gonna give it to.
I have control now.
Barry, we do a show on here called Not So Family Feud where they go around and ask 20 random people stuff like who's the best poker teacher, who's the best poker player, who's like the cutest short guy in poker, and all of these
Who's
questions.
the cutest short guy in poker?
And all of these questions I have answered Barry Greenstein every
Barry
single
Greenstein.
time, and you have never been the right answer.
Well,
you have really punished me.
Well, first of all, Gavin, I didn't even know you were still on the show. I listened yesterday, and you weren't there. You and OJ are out on the golf course finding something. I don't know what.
Well, we had the Hick on the other day. Cord Harrington filling in for Gavin while he was up in Lake Tahoe. By the way, BG, big news for G. Smith. He's got a prop bet down if you'd like action. It's a free roll bet, though.
You can, no,
you'll
I
prop
will.
bet with
I
him.
will also take.
All right. Gavin, go ahead. Let him know.
I've got some bets down. I've just quit drinking for 4 months now.
You are going to quit drinking for 4
Well,
months?
I started 2 days ago, so
Well,
it's 2 days in. So you're only going to get to bet 3 months and
I don't want to be mean about this, but you should have thought of this about a month ago.
Oh, and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to say goodbye.
Fuck Barry Greenstein.
All right, I love it. 877-836-ROAD is the voicemail line. PRradio@PokerRoad.com is the email. That was one of the more fun shows we have had. I want to thank our
Was that a
guest,
show?
Colin
Is that what that
Cooley.
was?
It was a big party, and we needed it. Boy, did we need it ever. Chops, yes, Color Me Bad, BG, 5 Pound Baby Jesus, Chris, who came out here, the Raw Vegas TV crew, and course, the Cub and the Caveman, and everybody else who is standing at security wondering why they can't get back here and join in on this party. Our thanks to you as well. Same time, same place tomorrow, 11 a.m. More Poker Road Radio. Until then, this is Hollywood saying so long.
Now let's pour a glass of wine, 'cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me, 'cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm